Hi, I'm Ross Millman with Forest Products. I'm here with Trevor Pedigo of Woodtone. We're here to talk about Woodtone's Rustic Series Siding collection. This is a new product available at Forest Products. And so with that, Trevor, tell us a little bit about Woodtone, who you guys are, and where you're located.
Yeah, so Woodtone, we're a building materials manufacturer based out of Chilliwack, British Columbia. We have three facilities, one in Armstrong, British Columbia. Chilliwack is our corporate office and a facility there. And then we have a facility in Everett, Washington. We've got about 500 employees across those three locations.
Yeah, and so you guys have been in business since the 1970s. Your family owned 1977,
Yep.
family owned and operated, and you guys have run millions of feet of product over the decades here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So a very well established company, a lot of tenure in the industry. They know what they're doing. So we're talking about Rustic Series. I don't think customers are fully aware of that. So let's just explain a little bit about what exactly is this product.
Yeah, so our Woodtone Rustic Series is our two-tone siding.
Okay, and that two-tone is meant to mimic the look of real stained wood, correct?
That's right. Yep, it's a low maintenance version of your wood siding that you want it to look like a stain.
Gotcha. So this product is taking raw James Hardie product, right? So it's your traditional primed Hardie lap board, correct?
Correct.
And then in your guys' facility, you're going through your own patented finishing process. Explain that process.
Yeah, so the boards go through and they get completely coated with one coat. They get dried and they come back around with another coat. And then we're able to basically wipe off that top layer. And it gets those different color in those low areas, which gives it that two-tone stained look.
Yeah, so those grains are starting to pop for the first time, whereas just your solid colors is just going to be a straight color. We're really getting tones and depth and texture with this finishing process.
That's correct.
And then, getting it though from manufacturing to the field, let's talk a little bit about just packaging and shipping, because that's kind of a very underappreciated part. And how do you keep this product in good shape?
Yeah. So we package these in 4-piece sub bundles. They come with plastic wrap that go in between to protect those pieces very well. We use our own pallets that we build and wrap it all together. And that is a good point for the job sites, right? We want to keep it all protected as much as we can.
Obviously not for every project out there, but let's talk about some of the projects where this look and this type of product is a good fit.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a different look and fit for a lot of different markets. We have it as accents on the front of the homes, gable ends, around windows and doors, or it could be the whole house for a cabin or a board and batten look around the lake areas or different parts of the country.
Yeah, so I think another thing too we saw a lot of is a previous project is actually commercial. It was working really well. Yep. So whether it's kind of like a Starbucks or just different local strip malls, just a great little accent piece, not the whole facade, but a portion of it. And it really pops. It seems like that's a popular look too.
Yeah, it doesn't have to have the entire look, right? But mixing that wood stained look with metal panel. Starbucks is doing that. A lot of retail spaces that use this as kind of that accent piece to give it some color and texture to it.
Yeah, and we're just kind of recently getting into this product, but we've already seen 2 large multifamily projects come across. Interesting to see just kind of that's even an opportunity for this as well.
Yeah. Well, and going back to it, this has a 20-year finish warranty on it. So again, that low maintenance for these commercial buildings, that's a big key, right? They don't want to have to come back and paint or stain every 5 years.
Yeah.
So there's a huge cost associated with that.
Absolutely. So let's stay on some of these features and benefits. So obviously one of it is the look is about as unique as you're going to get. There's really no product out there that's matching this. But with that comes a little bit of a different price structure. So what we've evaluated is effectively, the price of Rustic Series compared to pre-finished Hardie is about double the price, which, that is a real number and definitely a increase. But if you compare it to cedar siding, which is what you're most usually replicating against, the material itself is actually about 15% less than the raw cedar siding, but that doesn't even factor in the finishing costs of staining and doing all those things on site. So if you are going for that wood look, there are some significant advantages from a price standpoint with this product.
For sure. Yeah. Well, and again, you also look at 5-10 years down the road, the cost of the maintenance of cedar siding. You really probably make your money back very shortly in that.
For sure. And so let's talk about how a dealer can go about quoting this, buying this, and actually selling this. So overall, how many colors were there again?
18.
18 colors. So that's a lot of colors. Currently, we have 4 and probably 5 coming soon that we're stocking locally. And, you know, what are the different profiles that are out there in different finishes? We've got lap siding, right?
Yep.
Primarily.
Lap, board and batten, any profile that James Hardie makes, we can pre-finish it.
Okay. And so pretty much all these are going to be job specific. So kind of when a dealer is going through this process, they're going to say, I need X amount of square footage of this. And then it's a quote via Forest Products. And if it's in stock, we can go ahead and fulfill it. Right. Or it can be a special order, which is how long of a lead time for certain colors are we looking at?
Right now, if it's a special order, we're about that 6 to 7 week lead time. But we can do job packs that can be shipped directly to the job site. If it's a large multifamily, we can do that. Like you said, if it's in stock, we can facilitate that locally.
Okay, gotcha. And you know, the dealer then, you know, why should they go sell this product? What's the advantage for them to be introducing this to their builders, contractors, and customers out there?
Everybody really wants that wood look. They don't want the maintenance. So it gives you that wood stained look. But it's really 2 coats of paint and no maintenance.
Yeah, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. You're getting the proven performance of James Hardie fiber cement siding, and you know the durability and the performance that's associated with that. But then you're also getting that wood look, which a lot of people want and are looking for, but they don't want the maintenance associated with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's really not a lot of other products like this in the market. It gives you a differentiation on the homes, right? We see it gravitating into new markets. And it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger because it has such a different look that you can't simulate that in the field. That 2-tone look is very difficult to actually do by hand.
Yeah.
So our process is a very difficult thing to keep that consistency and get that actual color.
Yeah, and it takes, you know, years and decades to build out the facility to do it properly, to have the knowledge to do it correctly, and then to do it, you know, over millions of feet of product. It's not a simple thing to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the message too with dealers is not every single job is this something you're trying to quote, but it's those jobs that are looking for something unique and specific like this, that now you've got that option. This is an available product that's out there. So you can quote it, you can sell it. You don't have to say no. And at the end of the day, that's, you know, all you can do is just give those customers the options.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, great. So that was kind of a down and dirty on the Rustic Series. There's a lot more to it. If you'd like to learn more about Rustic Series, please reach out to your Forest Products rep. We'll be happy to talk more about it and get this product in front of you, samples, literature, and explain more. Appreciate it.